What's going on, guys? Tim here, back again with May's Secret Order of the Keys tutorial guide video to help you guys out and get your special item in next month's loot crate. The one for the Investigate box was another patch, just pretty cool. So we've got our Guardians crate booklet. What you're going to want to do is you want to take the staples out from these so that you can get the individual pages, because on this one you need to cut and fold where indicated, and you'll need to work with each page individually here, and then there's also another cut and fold on the back page here. So we'll get to that when we get to each individual challenge here. Click on the first one, which is Iroh's Advice. Looks like we're going to be using the Airbender scroll here. When you pull that up, what you're going to end up doing is instructions say place the pin on the arrow, and as you move into the space, only record the letters that match the color on the thing. So it goes blue, red, yellow, and so on. So it will end up being C-R-O. One thing I want to point out is that the direction of the head on the scroll is the direction the pin needs to go for the next letter. Pretty straightforward. Alright, you get to about here in right? Yeah. Get to here with this blue one that's down, and it's the first one that doesn't match. Oh, I think I done fucked up. Hang on. Okay. Yeah, I'm just a derp. D. So, pretty cool. So far, so good. Doesn't match. D. S. T. I. N. Y. Crossroads of Destiny. So after, who's texting me? So after following it around, starting at the arrow here, and actually ending at the second arrow down there, goes blue, then red, then yellow, then over to green, then up, and you're basically using down, right, up, left. So you're using these with this to spell out Crossroads of Destiny. So let's go ahead and plug in our answer here. Crossroads of Destiny. Now capitalization shouldn't matter. Alright. So Crossroads, all one word, of Destiny. Completed the Iroh's Advice challenge here. Scroll down to challenge number 2. Rebel alignment. The rebellion never shied from conflict, but it takes more than courage to win a war. Decipher the droid's data sequence to learn what this ragtag group of soldiers, scoundrels, princes, and Jedi had in common. Compare the cover of the Star Wars coloring book to the droid data sequence, which we will pull up momentarily. Sketch paths from point to point. Keep track of what shapes the lines create. Combine the deciphered data sequence to spell out your challenge answer. Oh, wait, you can't see. Let me... So, figuring out the Rebel Alignment challenge. Using the Star Wars coloring book with the droids on the front, which is awesome. You use the Rebel Alignment droid cipher thing here. Droid sequences, sorry. Each little square is a letter, corresponds to a letter. You find that letter by going from droid to droid, or the rebel circle in the middle, where indicated. So the domed shapes are going to be R2, the more cone-shaped ones are going to be C-3PO, and then that circle is going to be the center circle with the rebel insignia there. So, for example, this first one's going to go from the first R2 down to the fourth R2 at the bottom here. Then up over to the third. Oh, wow. And then up over to the third R2 over here. Then over to the third C-3PO here. And then back to the center. And that's going to be a B. And then you just do that for all of these. And that will spell Built on Hope. And that's obviously a reference to Rebellions Are Built on Hope. That line from Rogue One. It's a great movie. If you haven't seen it, go check it out. But that'll do it for the Rebel Alignment one. Let's go ahead and back over here and punch in Built on Hope. And it's loading, so I'm assuming it's taking it. Oh, I'm supposed to close out of that. Close out of that. It is taking 5 ever to load. There we go. Achievement unlocked. Congratulations. Guardian Challenge. Return to profile. Scroll down. 1, 2. Number 3. Target practice. Taking out bad guys comes naturally to Rocket and Baby Groot. Practice makes perfect. Blast the tabs listed on the galactic coordinates to determine the duo's next destination. So we will have to be doing some cutting on this. And we will need to cut out the rocket wrap from the inserted tab and tape it together and combine it with the rocket figure, which I am in the process of opening right here. Place rocket in the middle of the target cluster and turn him so the rocket wrap matches the galactic coordinates. The non-smoking gun will show you which targets to shoot. So this is the target cluster after it's been cut out. And then the rocket wrap after you cut it out. The tail notch is in the big U. So that's how you line this up. And you'll see the piece of debris notches there, tail notches in the big U, and the smoking gun should notch in the other, the little U. Place rocket in the middle of the target cluster and turn him so the rocket wrap matches the galactic coordinates. The non-smoking gun will show you which targets to shoot. Alright, so you should kind of have it laid out something like this, where they're all kind of at an angle, so you can easily tell. And as you can see, there's letters on the back side of them. So let's pull up the galactic coordinates. So that's what we're supposed to be matching up here. So as you can see around the bottom, they're the green. And on the target cluster, they're the orange. So we want to match those up. So we want to match the... should not be holding on to Baby Groot. Sorry, Baby Groot. Careful, Baby Groot is very loose on top of Rocket, so feels kind of flimsy. No offense, Baby Groot. Alright, so lining up the circle with the line through it to the triangle points us at this one. And so as I point towards it, I'm going to fold it down. Alright, so after going through each of the symbols around Rocket and Baby Groot here and matching them up with the corresponding ones on the target coordinates here, knock down the 6 targets that we were supposed to do, and then I folded down the other ones the other way so it was easier to read. And looks like Rocket's going to the Keystone Quadrant. So let's go ahead and plug that in over here. Keystone. Boom. Alright, return to profile. Close those out. And get started on number 4. Since the speaker's words. The speaker is the voice of authority in the last city, but his advice can be cryptic. Now in an encoded text, he refers to the travelers champions who have emerged in Earth's darkest hour. Looks like that's the confetti page here. And the fragment text sheet. Cool. Alright guys, so what you're going to have to do is take all 3 of your patches, or if you want to do what I did, you can trace them and get 3 identical pieces of paper, place them down for each set here, A, B, C, and then it's the set of broken up warlock symbols in the middle of all three of those patches that are going to be each letter. So, like for one here, it's going to be a 6-letter word, that kind of thing. So that's what you're going to want to do, and you're going to spell out the challenge answer. So after taking my little pieces of paper that were the badge simulations here, laying them out on this according to the lines on here. So a good example, something similar to this, and it would isolate a specific set, which when laid out and compared to our speaker's word codex here, gave me a letter for each one, which resulted in ghosts and guardians. So we're going to plug that into our challenge answer. Success. Turn to profile, and we'll start out with number 5. Alright, so challenge 5 is Goondocks Plunderers, using our Goonies t-shirt in the Goonies note here, which is a picture of the Rock, a bunch of doubloons. What you're going to do is these numbers all correspond to letters on the t-shirt. And the color of the highlighted number is the grouping of letters. So red groups 1, 2, 4, 8, 10, 11, 13, 14, 20. Blue groups 2, 6, 9, 15, 16, 21. And green groups 3, 7, 10, 12, and 13. Once those correspond with the letters you get are scrambled. So you have to unscramble them and you get, and then you have to arrange the words in the appropriate order. So I believe it's 7 thieving heroes once you unscramble it and get the words in the right order. So let's go ahead and plug that in over here. Apparently I can't spell. It is giving me a spell check thing. Beautiful. 7 thieving heroes. Really, motherfucker. There we go. I just can't fucking spell. There we go. 7 thieving heroes. Challenge 5 done. Now we'll move on to challenge number 6, which is Fall of Iron. So I've already disassembled my ghost for this one. You'll need to take out the Shiva fragment from the center of your ghost and use this in correspondence with your guidebook here on the back side of the other thing, from the previous one from before, I believe. And so what you're going to do is you're going to line up the starting position appropriately, have it face up like this on there, and then using the program glyphs here, you will have the die, is what they're calling it, roll towards the symbol over on this here. And then whatever symbol that was, so like this one, it'll be bottom left, so it'll be W, so on and so forth, until you spell out your challenge answer. Alright, so it looks like with our SIVA piece and the board that we got in the booklet, it ends up spelling out Warmind. WARMIND, no spaces. Awesome, so that's challenge number 6. We got our Guardian's key for that one. So we'll be getting our... We should be getting our item in the next crate. While supplies last, obviously. Hopefully I got this in time to get my item. I did it as soon as I was able to get my crate open, so... I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. Check out the description for the Twitter and the Facebook to keep up with when these videos are going to be going up every month. And again, just feedback. I love hearing it from you guys. Let me know what you thought, and I hope to see you guys in the next video. Peace.